Hello, my name is Bert. I'm okay, and welcome back to Gizzmas 2025, Day 30, as we continue our adventure through the Bandcamp discography of King Gizzard and Liz Wizard. Today we'll be discussing their 27th and most recent album in their Bandcamp lineup, Phantom Island. Going back to just a couple months ago, Phantom Island was released on June 13th, has 10 tracks, and runs 46 minutes, 39 seconds. This album, in classic Giz fashion, is a huge change-up in sound to anything we've ever heard before, because this album has a whole fucking orchestra on it. That's right, they have invited an additional 26 musicians to the party, and boy is this album ever a party. Of course, they aren't actually in the band, but having over 30 members on an album is just such a classic Giz thing to do. It's not a gimmick either. The orchestra adds so many layers to this album, it's actually crazy. I had a whole countdown to the release of this album without spoiling myself, and I didn't listen to any of the singles. So the first time I turned it on and I listened to Phantom Island, the orchestra just blew me away. How they layered on top of all the guys jamming, it was just so good. But then, around the 3-minute section, oh my god. There is a beat switch that might be one of the best beat switches I've heard this year. It's so good, it gets me so fucking hyped every time I listen to this goddamn song. And I can't help but sing, Phantom Island Insane Asylum, over and over, nonstop. And the flutes that peak during that part, so good. Also have to shout out Lonely Cosmos, in my opinion, the best integration of the orchestra on the whole album. The orchestra feels like the main focus on the song to me, instead of just being part of the background, which, like, they are good as part of the background, but they're definitely the main focus on Lonely Cosmos. From the way it gently carries the opening of the song, to the way it paints the vocals in the intro, all the way to the outro where you get the super dissonant sound from the whole ensemble, it's great. I would also be remiss if I didn't shout out the closing track, Grow Wings and Fly, from the first time I heard Bye Bye Shanghai. Oh, just chills. It's such a fucking pretty sounding song too. It feels like magic to me. Even when the guitars come in and just overtake the whole track, it doesn't sound bad because it belongs there to me. And then everything slowly fades out into nothing. Such a pretty end to such a great album. As always, let me know what your favorite song on the album is. Well, the day's finally here. We're at the end of the discography. But Bert, it's not Christmas yet! What do you mean we're done? Well, see, here's the thing. Remember that time I said I couldn't count and I combined Butterfly 3000 and Butterfly 3001? Well, it turns out I counted correctly, but I just decided to keep going with it. I decided it was better to end on the 24th, and then that way I don't have to worry about uploading on Christmas. Honestly, that was pretty much it. But the real Gizzmas was the friends we made along the way anyways. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank anyone who's watched this silly little series I made. I went into this not expecting any response at all, so the amount of likes and messages and comments I've gotten is outstanding to me. I've had a lot of fun making these videos, and while I definitely won't be uploading daily, it inspired me to keep going. So again, truly, thank you. I have been Bert. I hope you've been okay, and happy Gizzmas.